I think it is rolling. Great. Hi, everybody, and welcome back to our weekly live stream. My name is Alicia, and in this week's live lesson, we are going to talk about how to talk about your goals and how you plan to achieve them. By the end of this lesson, my goal for you,
はい、こんにちは、コモトです。今日は
by
あ
the
なたに
end
プ
of
レ
this
ゼントがあっ
lesson,
てこ
my
の動
goal for you
画を
is
何かっていうと
to
ですね、こ
make
の辺
sure,
で
sorry, my goal for you is to make sure you can write a paragraph about your goals for this year and the steps you are going to take to achieve them. So in this lesson, we are going to talk about grammar patterns will and going to for future tense expressions. We're going to talk about sequence words like first, second, after that, then, and next, those kinds of things. And then we're going to talk about expressions you can use to talk about your challenges, the things you need to improve in order to achieve your goal. So I hope it's helpful for everybody. And of course, as always, please send me your example sentences. As you join, please make sure to hit the like button and of course share this video as well so other people can find today's lesson. That would be awesome. A couple quick announcements while we wait for others to join us live. First, there is this banner at the bottom of the screen, 45% off our 12-month course. You can study with us for 12 months with our English learning resources and tools at EnglishClass101.com. There is this deal available now. If you want to check the details for Premium and for Premium Plus plans, take a look at the link below the video if you're watching on YouTube or above the video if you are watching on Facebook. You can find everything there. Second announcement, as always, if you have questions for me, if you have questions that are different from today's topic especially, you can send them to me for the Ask Alicia question and answer series. The link for this is in the YouTube description. And yes, if you want to find me on social media, this is my Instagram. You can also find this from the link in the YouTube description. So send me your grammar questions, vocabulary questions, whatever. I'll read them and maybe answer your question for this series. Okay, cool. So that's everything for this week. That's all the announcements for this week. Everything seems to be okay. I'm going to come and say hi. I see some people in YouTube. Welcome, YouTube people. Angel, hi. HNFK, I can't read your name. Hi. Buff and Games, hi everyone. Amalia, hello, welcome. Facebook, are you here? Facebook, looks like Facebook is here. Facebook, are you here? Facebook, yay, hi Facebook, welcome. Everybody's there, fantastic. Everything is working. Let's see, I see lots of people. See ya, hello, welcome. There's a little bit of lag on Facebook, but I think it's okay. All right, let's take a look at today's lesson boards now. Today's lesson boards, you can take a picture if you'd like for your review. Okay, this is what we're going to do today. First, we're going to talk about going to and will to express your plans. You can also use this to express your goals. Second, we're going to talk about sequence words and phrases, and I'm going to give you an example of how you can connect all your points together in one paragraph. Then we're going to talk about how to express challenges and some patterns you can use to explain the things you need to work on, okay? So let's take a look at that. If you joined last week's live lesson, you might notice a couple points we're reviewing from last week, so I want to practice that. Okay, everything seems to be okay, so I'm going to continue with part one. Oh, sorry, YouTube chat, I missed recent messages. Oh my gosh, so many recent messages in the YouTube chat. Hi everyone, Fine, Lisandra, great. Sorry, I was at the top. All right, Facebook, are you all right? Okay, Facebook's good. Let's go to part one for today's lesson. Alrighty, part one. Part one for today's lesson is about going to and will. Going to and will. So we talked about this in last week's lesson. What do we use going to and will for? We use going to talk about actions that we are 100% sure about. We decided that thing. So will is used to talk about things we're not sure about. We're not 100% on that plan. So this is the difference, okay? Let me see. Facebook. I'm looking for Facebook. I see control room. I think that the Facebook Live is maybe last week's lesson. Maybe our team can take a look at that, please. Okay. So let's take a look at the first point then, going to. So here are some examples. You can send your examples in the chat then. So first is, I'm going to reach the intermediate level of English. I'm going to meet the intermediate level of English. So this is a very common goal for many people, I think. Then the next one is, I'm going to start a business. I'm going to start a business. So again, we have this very common goal here. And one more example, then I'll break down these points, is I'm going to learn a new skill. I'm going to learn a new skill. So let's take a look at the grammar of this. Let's review. This is something we talked about in last week's lesson, yeah? Okay, so what's happening here? This going to is followed by the infinitive form verb, like reach or start or learn. I'm going to learn. I'm going to reach. I'm going to start, yeah? So make sure you don't use like I'm going to reaching, for example, or I'm going to starting or something like that. That is incorrect. Sometimes I see that mistake, so please be careful of that one. Okay, let's take a look at the next point then. Will. So let's compare will and going to here. So will, I think I'll run a marathon. I think I'll run a marathon. Or maybe I'll enroll in a new class this year. Or I'll probably change jobs this year. Okay, so a couple points. Maybe I'll. This shows we're not sure. Remember, will is used for something that we're not 100% sure about. And another point, it's a decision we make in the moment. We decide during the conversation. Okay? All right. Oh, YouTube, Jamal supported us. That's awesome. Thanks very much. Okay, so please note we use these for kind of like decisions we make in the conversation. So I'll probably change jobs this year. And again, these sentences show a decision we're not 100% sure about. Like we're just thinking about it, and we use words like probably or maybe to show different levels of certainty. So I'm not going to talk in detail about these grammar points, but you can check out last week's lesson, and you can check out my videos about going to and will future tense on the English Class 101 YouTube channel for more. So you can send me your goals. Some of you have written them already in the chat. Bhavna says, I think I'll participate in a competition. Good. Kanwal says, maybe I'll start learning French this month. Nice. Okay, fantastic. Facebook, I'm looking for you. Oh my gosh, so many ads on Facebook. Okay. Alex says, I am going to retire soon. Great. Very nice job. Very nice job. Okay. So this is how we express our goals. And we're going to use these two grammar points to talk about the steps we're going to take to achieve these goals. Okay? So this is the basis, the foundation, the base point for today's lesson. Okay? All right. I'm looking for your questions and your example sentences. Please send them along as you see them. Okay. So this is part 1 for today's lesson. Great. Let's take a quick break, and then we'll go to part 2, sequence words, the fun part, how we connect everything. Very, very quickly, if you missed it, there is this 45% off deal for Premium and Premium Plus plans on the EnglishClass101.com website, where you can learn with us and our tools and our resources. So check this out. This is for a 12-month plan. They have this special 45% off deal going on. So check it out. The link, if you're watching on YouTube, is below the video or above the video if you're watching on Facebook. So check it out. Okay, then let's go to part 2. If you missed it, today's lesson is about how to talk about your goals. I'll share this again. Today's lesson is about how to talk about your goals and how you plan to achieve them. So we're covering some future tense grammar points a little bit today. I'll show you today's lesson boards one more time if you want to take a picture. Boom! Okay, we talked about going to and will just now. Now we're going to talk about sequence words and phrases. So how do we connect our ideas and show the various steps in our plan? That's what we're going to talk about now, okay? All right, so let's go to part 2. Also, if you have not, please make sure to hit the like button on this video. It helps other people find the lesson. Also share too if you can. That would be awesome. All right, let's go to the next question. The next section. Okay, let's take a look at sequence words and phrases. I included in blue here some very common sequence words. Of course, there are more, but this is a nice list to begin with. So let's look at the words and then let's look at how we can use these to connect our ideas. This is your homework, if you want homework. It is to use these to write about your goal for the year. So let's take a look. Our sequence words or phrases, we have, of course, first, second, third, and so on. First, second, third, fourth, to show steps. If you have very clear steps, 1, 2, and 3, you can use first, second, and third to do that. However, it's very natural to use words like these, like, for example, next, or then, or after that, or before. So these words show the relationship between two actions, yeah? Okay, so there's that. And then I want to introduce this pattern right here. I hope everybody can use this pattern. This pattern uses today's grammar point, a simple future tense grammar point. You can see here I have won't and not going to, the negative forms. This pattern is I won't verb phrase A until I verb phrase B. Or you can use going to as well. In this case, I'm not going to verb phrase A until I verb phrase B. This means verb A, it means I'm not going to do this thing before this action is done. So that means I must finish this action. After that, I'll do this action. That's what it means. But this is a very quick and easy way to say that. So let's look at how we can connect our ideas. I've made a sample paragraph. So my goal is to start a YouTube channel. My goal is to start a YouTube channel, for example. So how do we express the steps to achieve that goal? We're going to look at this here. While I explain this, if you're watching live, you can send me a couple example sentences, like 2 example sentences. You connect with these sequence words. I will try to check live. Okay, let's go. Oh, someone has a question before I start. Mon says, what's the difference between Premium and Premium Plus? All the details, the differences are on that page, so check it out. There's little colored detail boxes on that page, so check that out. Okay, let's go. I don't see other questions yet. Hello, everyone saying hello. Let's look at this example. So my goal is to start a YouTube channel, for example. So I want to express how I'm going to achieve that goal. Here's my first step. I've marked it first in blue, yeah? So first, I'm going to buy equipment. First, I'm going to buy equipment. So here's a going to statement. That means I'm sure about this, 100%. I'm going to buy equipment. Then, here, then. So this means then is like the next step, or after I do this. Then I'm going to prepare some video ideas. Then I'm going to prepare some video ideas. My next step. After that, so that means that means the previous step. After that, I'll probably make some test videos. After that, I'll probably make some test videos. Notice here, I'll probably. This is a will statement, yeah? So not I'm going to make some videos, but I'll probably make some videos. That means the speaker thinks this is a good idea at this step, but maybe they'll change their mind. So I'll probably make some test videos. Probably also shows a higher chance, a higher level of certainty. Okay? So then the speaker says, or I say, before I make a lot of videos, I'll check feedback from viewers. Before I make a lot of videos, I'll check feedback from viewers. So imagine in a conversation, the speaker's thinking, before I do that, yeah, I'll check feedback from viewers. So this sounds like a decision the speaker made in the moment. Just kind of thinking about the natural steps, and they decide, yeah, I'll check feedback, the comments from viewers. Here is the pattern I talked to you about up here. This won't, verb phrase A, until I, verb phrase B. Here's an example of how you can use this pattern. I won't buy more equipment until I reach 5,000 subscribers. I won't buy more equipment until I reach 5,000 subscribers. So that means this equipment I bought here, maybe camera or lights or computer or something. So I bought that here, but I'm not going to buy more equipment, like maybe pictures to use or software or something, until I reach 5,000 subscribers. So this 5,000 subscribers is like the target mark or the deadline point, something like that. It's the key point for my plan. Okay? All right, some of you are sending example sentences. So this is one example of how you can connect all of your steps with sequence words. Also, another key point for your writing. Please make sure you use a mix of these. If you always use next, 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 it sounds very unnatural. So, like here, as I did here, use a nice mix of these words. Oh my gosh, there are so many examples. I'm coming to read your examples very quickly. Oh my gosh. There's so many. Okay, my goal, okay, some of you are sharing goals. Okay, Nita says, I won't go to the cinema until the pandemic is over. Very nice example sentence. Great one. Okay. This person, Nuance, says this goal is to talk about YouTubers. I thought it would be easy to understand a YouTube channel goal. Everybody can understand a YouTube channel goal. Okay. Omer says, first I will get my driver's license. Next, I'm going to buy a new car. After that, I'll go to work with my car. Oh, nice. Great. Okay, going to get a driver's license. Good luck with that. Rosia, our member, says, my goal is to get the first certificate in English. Okay, first I'm going to study and then I'll probably take the exam. Nice. Oh, the first certificate. Cool. What is, I wonder, is that something in your country? A specific certificate in your country? Good luck with that. Great. Good luck with your studies. That's so nice. All right. Let's see. Others. Sensa says, my goal is to start studying English every day. Good. First, I'm going to start watching English 101. So when you use a verb like start or stop as well, plus another action, use the ing form of the verb after it. Start watching, stop smoking, start eating, and so on. I won't talk about that in depth for today, but it's helpful for today's grammar points. Okay? All right. Wow, some other good examples are coming in. My goal is to improve my throwing mechanics in football. Okay, try to connect your goal to a step, yeah? Okay, it's very bright. I can't see her. I can't see everything. Sunshine. Okay. All right. Oh, you can't see what's on my board? Sorry. Okay, here are my examples so that you can choose a few. Okay, so again, this is just one sample. And here is your homework, as I mentioned. If you want to practice these words, you can use the grammar points in part 1 of today's lesson, plus the sequence words in this part, to make your paragraph, to make a paragraph with your information about your plans for the year. Okay? Great. All right. Ooh, there's one. I saw it. Facebook. The comments go so quickly on Facebook. Leah, I hope I said your name right. Sorry. It says, my goal is to start my organic products business. First, I'm going to take more classes, then work hard on my branding. After that, buy a lot of equipment to put those products in, maybe? Super close. Great, that was easy to understand. Thank you for that comment. That was awesome. Okay, nice one. Okay, great. Keep sending me your comments. I will try to check live, but we need to go to part 3. Part 3 is how to express your challenges and the things you need to work on, the things you need to improve to achieve your goal, okay? So we'll take one more quick break and then we'll go to part 3. So if you missed it earlier, I talked about this 45% off deal for Premium and Premium Plus study plans on our website at EnglishClass101.com. There is a 12-month deal. Woohoo! So if you want to study this year, I know many of you want to use the new year as a time to like restart or to start a new thing. So you can check this out from the link below the video if you're watching on YouTube, or above the video if you are watching on Facebook. Check it out if you want to study with us. All right, some other examples are coming in. I'm checking you out on Facebook. Hey, Facebook. Luisa says, my goal is to improve my grammar and spelling. Okay, nice goal. Okay, there are many. Art says, I'm going to get a new smartphone, then I'll probably use it to make videos to upload to my YouTube channel. Nice, very nice. So a couple little fixes there, yeah? Okay. Fantastic. Great examples, everybody. Let's go to the last part for today. The last part, oh, before I do that, if you have not liked this video, please like this video so that other people can find it. Okay. Today's lesson boards look like this. If you want a screenshot, here is another chance. Boom. All right. So going to sequence words. Now, how to express challenges. How to express your challenges. Okay. Let's go to part 3 then, please. Just 2 patterns. I want to finish with two patterns you can use for self-improvement. How to express your self-improvement desires. So I have 2 patterns in blue to express your challenges. Let's look at the first one. I need to work on noun phrase. I need to work on noun phrase. So before I talk about noun phrase, big point right here. I need to work on. You cannot use work in this pattern. It changes the meaning. To work and to work on, they have different meanings. In this sentence, work is incorrect. Work on means improve or use time and energy to do something. Okay? So I need to work on noun phrase. For example, I need to work on communication skills, like maybe people to people, person to person. So your communication skills, or technical skills. I need to work on video editing, or I need to work on design skills, or I need to work on time management. Time management. What is time management? Time management means controlling your schedule. So using the right amount of time to do a task. So not getting distracted. So everybody has something to work on. In this pattern, use a noun phrase. So I need to work on video editing. All right, let's see. What's something I need to work on? I think actually I need to work on time management, and I need to work on project management too. I have many projects, and sometimes they get scattered. So I need to work on project management. Okay? All right. I'm looking for your examples. Maula on Facebook says, I need to work on speaking. Your speaking skills for English. Great. To have fluent communication. Fluent communication. Nice example. Okay. I need to work on my hand skill. So maybe do you make something with your hands? So I need to work on. Some of you are using in here. In is incorrect. In is incorrect. I need to work on. I need to work on. Okay? Alaratam on YouTube says I need to work on my English pronunciation. Nice, very nice. Okay. Yeah, many of you say I need to work on speaking skills. Great, great. So you know what you need to do. Jantany says I need to work on leader skills. The expression is leadership skills. Leadership skills. I need to work on leadership skills. Nice. Many people say I need to work on pronunciation and speaking. Great, great. It's cool that you know that for sure. Oh, on Facebook, Nong says I need to work on my marketing skill. Good. Yeah, that's another great skill to have. Rodrigo says I need to work on programming skills. Fantastic. Nathal Love says I need to work on myself. Let's include that here. That's a great, very general comment you can make. So if you know you have some just general improvements for yourself, maybe it's not one thing. Like some people wrote self-confidence, or some people wrote about like managing time or money, for example. If you have many little things, you can say, I need to work on myself. So improving myself in general. Maybe it's not a skill, but just generally, you need to work on building yourself a little bit. Great examples. Nice. Aw, it's so positive. Everybody has such great examples, positive examples. That's so cool. Okay, so this one sounds great. Everybody is making really, really nice sentences. Let's go to this next one. The next one is also very important to know how to say. When you don't know something and you know, you need to improve it. So this is a pattern you can use. I'm not sure how to verb phrase. I'm not sure how to verb phrase. So that it doesn't mean exactly I don't know, but it means I have an idea, but I am not confident. So for example, I'm not sure how to build a website, or I'm not sure how to edit a video, or I'm not sure how to invest money, or I'm not sure how to create a blog. So notice these examples begin with verbs: build, edit, invest, create. I'm not sure how to verb phrase. So I'm not sure how to verb phrase. Then you can use a future tense sentence to say, I'm going to buy a book about that topic, or I'm going to take a class about that topic. Yeah? So you can connect this to point 1 from today's lesson. So I'm not sure how to build a website. I'm going to watch some videos about that on YouTube. So there you go. So you identify, you realize what you need to improve, and express your plan for making the change. Okay. Victor says, I'm not sure how to make a YouTube channel. Okay, great. Nice example sentence. Fantastic. Lupe says, I need to work on my heart. So maybe a relationship comment. Great, great. Bhavna says, I'm not sure how to open this email. Oh, maybe a very complicated email. Very complicated email. Sang says, I'm not sure how to play hockey. Sports one. Great, great, great. Okay, nice examples. Others about today's lesson. I'm not sure how to do a bilingual video. Good example. I'm not sure how to improve my German. Good. Okay, so you can look at all of these topics and think about how to improve them. Is it watching a video? Is it buying a textbook? Is it taking a class? Think about how to improve that point. What time is it? Oh, we're at the 30-minute mark. My gosh, that's it. So I'll finish this point here. Another practice exercise, if you want some homework, is describe something you want to learn or improve to achieve your goal. So again, in part 2, we practiced writing a paragraph about the steps to achieve our goal. You can include your challenge or the things you want to improve in your paragraph and talk about how you are going to fix that challenge. Okay? Great. I have to finish up there for today. That went so fast, but you have very positive example sentences. That was fantastic. Super, super cool. Okay. Oh, there's fuzz on my on my camera. Okay, so let's go to the end. That is the end. Oh my gosh. Let's go to the next lesson information though. Next lesson will be next week, January 20th. January 20th, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, as always. So if you want to join but you can't remember, please just set a notification. You can do this on YouTube and on Facebook. You can put it in your schedule, or I always share a link on Instagram before the live lesson with information, a reminder about the topic. So you can follow me on Instagram to make sure you always get the link for the live stream too. The link is in the description. Next week, I'm going to talk about how to give progress updates about your goals, how to give progress updates. So we're going to review a little bit, like the challenges, expressions we talked about. We'll review that a little bit next week. And then we're going to talk about reporting progress. So progress, this word right here, progress means your steps forward. How do you share about that? So I wanted to make this month all about sharing goals and moving forward. Okay, so please join me again next week and we'll talk about these points. All right, so thanks very much for all of your awesome questions and your great, really positive example sentences. That's super cool. Last time before I go, don't forget, check out the 45% off sale from the link below the video on YouTube or above the video on Facebook if you want to study with us. And that's all. So thanks very, very much for liking this lesson and for sharing this lesson. It was super cool to see so many of you and to hear so many of your awesome example sentences too. So enjoy the rest of your